Dear everybody, ¿cómo están? Completely excited to announce that today we are in Rio de Janeiro. If you want to know my opinion so far, this place is the closest I have been to paradise. Because it is not only about the white beach, almost photoshopped sea, but also about the palm trees, coconuts, beautiful men, and garotinhas, of course. And lastly, but not the least, Christ the Redimir. Besides the beauty of the place, there are three things that calls my attention. The first one is that everybody does sport. It's like sports promenade. The second one is that even though it's 10 AM in the morning, the sun is really up high. So it's basically like if it would be 12 o'clock. And the third one is how hot and humid it is. Seriously guys, I'm sweating all the caipirinha I had last night. We currently are in the beach of Leblon, and about this beach, of course, it's ridiculously beautiful, but that one over there is called Morro dos Irmãos, whereas that over there is the favela called Vidigal. And about the history of this place, I don't know. Let me just show it to you properly. Diogo, the best caipirinhas.
Valeu, amigo. Direto do Rio de Janeiro, Ipanema. Venha para cá.
Muito recomendado. Ooh, what a great morning we are having, guys. Seriously amazing. Weather is awesome. Caipirinha is beautiful. It can't be any better than this. Just realized that I didn't pay for this. I'm gonna go pay Diogo the caipirinha, and then we're going and keep exploring the city of Rio de Janeiro. What a great people! I mean, Diogo and Marcelo, they were really kind and said to me, okay, this caipirinha was 15, but for you, my friend, it's gonna be 10. And they also want to watch my YouTube videos, so please remember to like, share and subscribe. And now, let's keep exploring Rio. When we talk about Rio de Janeiro, we're basically talking about the history of Brazil. It's the 1st of January of 1502, Gaspar de Lemos and his men arrived to the Bahia of Guanabara, and they thought that this place was where a river ends and flows to the sea. That's basically why they decided to call it Rio de Janeiro, because Rio is the Spanish and Portuguese word for river. And as they arrived in January, they decided to call it Rio de Janeiro, which basically means River of January. Ta-tan! Yes, I know what you must be thinking. Ian, how do you know that much? Well, that's because I lived my childhood here, in Brazil. No, I didn't. I just googled it. Wow! We have just arrived to Copacabana! Over there we can see the Pão do Açúcar, also well known as the sugar loaf. And over here, people enjoying of a lovely day, and of course, at least few kilometers of beach. I mean, it's insane how big these beaches are. Between Ipanema and Copacabana you could have a whole city of beaches. But no, these are just two of Rio de Janeiro, which have many more. It's completely wet, so humid that I have sweat so much. Now I feel way more Brazilian without t-shirt, wet hair. I certainly need a tan, but we're in the way. You're wondering what are the difference between Ipanema and Copacabana? I would say that there are many. Both of the beaches are incredibly beautiful. Copacabana might be a little bit more full of people, but both of them are just beaches that every city in this world would wish to have. I've been walking for about 5 minutes about this place called Campo de Beaune Playa, and it's amazing because it is just volleyball field after volleyball field after volleyball field after volleyball field and after many more volleyball fields. That's how important volleyball is here. No wonder how Brazilians are amazing at every single sport that exists. My respects, Brazil, my respects. 12:30 p.m. is 30 degrees Celsius and humidity levels are higher than Shaquille O'Neal. And I think now is a great time to get some lunch and try some Brazilian food. Okay, we're in a place called Rum Vanilla and I just asked for a typical dish called feijoada. And the first thing that came up to my mind is this. It's quite a huge spoon.
Buon appetito.
Muito obrigado. Aha, perfecto.
Okay, bon appetit.
Wow, look at this. This is feijoada. It's like my grandma's beans. And this is supposed to be just for one person. It's a lot of food. Nice. Really nice. I'm wondering what this must be. I don't know. It's really weird. So feijoada is basically a mix of different parts of the animal cooked with black beans. And the black beans are beautiful. But there are many parts that I'm not so sure if they convince me. Like this. It seems to be tongue. Not my style. I must say that the restaurant was nice, the waiter was very gentle, and the stew of the feijoada was delicious. But I also have to say that is not the kind of food that I would have back home. But the huge amount of food that was for only 67 reals, which is around $18–20, was absolutely amazing. And because of all the reasons mentioned before, I will rate it with a 4 out of 5. Really good food. And that being said, now we're gonna go and head up to the neighborhood of Lapa. And for that, we have to take the underground. Arrived to the Lapa neighborhood, and I've been told that this neighborhood might be a little bit dangerous. And in order to not expose ourselves and pass through a bad time, let's just try to be as smooth as we can. Ian Lewis Ninja Technique number 1, the hidden one. This one at my back is the Arcos de Lapa, and here passes a train, a little one. Oh, there it goes, look! Wow, look at this construction. It looks like a volcano. Behind me is the Catedral Metropolitana, which is the main cathedral of Rio de Janeiro. The Metropolitan Cathedral is one of the most important Catholic buildings in Brazil. With an altitude of 75 meters, the cathedral was inaugurated in 1979 and can host up to 20,000 persons. After our little pilgrimage, we're gonna head up to one of the most touristic and iconic spots in Rio, the Escadaria Celeron, also known as the Celeron Steps, which is a stair decorated with tiles from all over the world. The stairs of Celeron were built by Jorge Celeron, the Chilean, in 1990. It has 125 steps and 125 meters long. Barcelona, and this is Welcome, which must be either German or somewhere in the Nordic countries. Siena, Italy. Porto de Portugal. And this has to be Greek. Snoop Dogg and Pharrell Williams.
So Celeron was in Germany once. He invaded a house and he found those tiles here with the swastika symbol. So he thought nice.
Yeah, can you see it?
He
there?
stole two and he brought them down here.
Isn't it cool? Muito obrigado, Gabriel.
De nada. Prazer.
From the steps of Celeron, we're gonna go and head up to the next and final destination of the day. It is time for us to go to the Redimir in the Corcovado Hill. And we'll go by train. The train was really nice, although I have to say that there were moments where there was too much jungle and you couldn't see too much of the city or the other places. However, once you start reaching the Cristo Redentor, which is somewhere right here, you start looking at some really amazing views like this one right over there. Wow, look! But this one is even better. I didn't expect it to be so tall. And the views, guys. Wow! Oh my god, this is insane! I am speechless. The statue of Chris Redimir is 37.1 meters high. It was finished by 1931, and nowadays it is considered one of the 7th new wonder of the world. But if you would like to know my opinion about this tourist attraction, what really makes it outstand is not the statue itself, but the place where it is settled at 710 meters high. You will be able to see whole Rio from it. There we have Pau do Açúcar, Ipanema Beach, Copacabana, Botafogo, and I don't know what's over there. I've been thinking to fly my drone, but you know, it's almost impossible I can do it. First, it is full of people. 2, it is completely forbidden. But even though it is completely forbidden, I would still fly it. However, in this time, we have some security going on. Those are the 3 reasons why I'm not flying it. But as I have to finish this video in a cool way, there's only one thing that could match up my drone shots. And that is doing a time-lapse. Which is really risky because I have never ever done one. Which makes me think there's always a first time for everything, right? Basically, let's see if I grab the video in 3, 2, 1. I hope that the time-lapse ended up being great because the sunset was just amazing, and I hope I was able to capture it. And I also hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to like, share and subscribe, and see you soon.